Its stance-based combat and stamina management demand mastery. The more you adapt to constant pressure, meaningful progression for your character takes form. Against a vibrant neon mythical backdrop, Nioh has positioned itself as the worthiest challenger to From Software, matching, perhaps even surpassing Souls Games' specific brand of masochistic maximalism. After Nioh 2, Team Ninja took a worthy detour through Wolong Fallen Dynasty and Rise of the Rōnin, before returning for Nioh 3, the long gestation bringing fresh ideas and overhauls. For a rundown on what Nioh 3's changes are, you should check out our 15 Things to Know and Nioh 3 vs Nioh 2 gameplay differences features. But the bottom line is this: if 2026 is stacked with prestige action games on PS5, Nioh 3 is the one that feels more like a generational statement. Not just bigger, denser, or packed with more enemies, but a sequel rethought. So, to get here, Team Ninja sidestepped their unremitting success. In an industry where sequels are increasingly built on iteration and incremental improvement to ensure safety and sales, for Nioh 3, Team Ninja has taken a riskier approach, breaking cleanly out of Souls-like slipstream to redefine their flagship action RPG series. The threequel balances tight corridors with open field exploration, expands on avatar customization to maximize player expression, and perhaps the bravest of all, introduces a duo of freely switchable playstyles. The Samurai, the series' noble powerhouse, returns alongside a newcomer, the quick and agile Ninja. So even before Nioh 3, Team Ninja couldn't be accused of riding FromSoft's coattails, yet they're still focused on redefining their most popular series, strengthening its relevance while giving it longevity. You see, incremental, more of the same isn't guaranteeing success anymore. If Nioh demands you adapt to survive its hellish locales, then Team Ninja is doing the same. Speaking of sequels, PlayStation 5 has a follow-up to one of its most significant post-launch exclusives on the horizon. On first glance, Saros from Bullet Hell Pioneer's Housemarque could be billed as Returnal 2. Harboring third-person gunplay, sci-fi peril, momentum, and particle effects, the sequel emanates Returnal's DNA, yet broadens it with new powers, tools, and mechanics to hasten its forebear's steady progression. Two of PS5's other big 2026 exclusives embody the same pace and physicality as Nioh 3 and Saros. Wuxia-inspired martial arts adventure Phantom Blade Zero sits with Nioh in gameplay and tone, its aggressive hack-and-slash battling and striking visuals singing it out as one of PlayStation's most anticipated up-and-comers. Then of course we have Marvel's Wolverine, with Insomniac Games deviating from Spider-Man to give Marvel's second most popular superhero a romp all of his own. With gameplay showcasing visceral third-person hyper-violence, Wolverine will find a substantial audience off the back of the studio's reputation alone, so long as you've the stomach for its flesh-shredding gore. Taking these four exclusives as examples, Nioh 3, Saros, Phantom Blade Zero, and Marvel's Wolverine, PlayStation 5's identity in 2026 is being shaped by third-person physicality. Skillful cinematic action through blades, blaster guns, and claws, each delivering immediate reward, where satisfaction lands in rhythm, movement, and awe-striking art design. Singling out one title over another is sort of a fool's errand, but if we were to imply a leader amongst the pack, we could ask ourselves which of these games gives you the greatest room to actually be yourself. You see, each title fulfills a fantasy. Saros with its superhuman explorer commanding slick maneuverability, Phantom Blade Zero and its martial artistry, Marvel's Wolverine because, well, I mean, come on, it's Wolverine. But Nioh 3 arguably is where you'll get to express your personality the most. Where Souls games tend to carve their style through intricacy, in Nioh's third entry emerges a unique identity forged by infinite possibilities. It is set to give you agency and authorship like you might never have experienced before. You're not just playing a character, or in this case two swappable forms, but systematically building beyond role-playing's usual character creation tools. This is why it is shaping up to be one of the biggest PS5 exclusive games of this year. As mechanically deep as its combat systems are, their design gives you the freedom to figure out how best to take down Nioh 3's gauntlet of tricky enemies and mini-bosses. While you can stick with either the samurai or ninja playstyles, the game encourages you to switch between the two. Not only because there aren't any restrictions on when your form can be swapped, but triggering a switch precisely as a red telegraphed attack is about to land unleashes a burst counter, stunning your enemy, dealing damage, and letting you string counters together. Remarkably, despite new tools, weapons, maneuvers, and more, Nioh 3 hasn't lessened the challenge established by this series' first two games. Burst countering, for instance, isn't a one-and-done move. Its timing windows are tight, and they vary between enemy types. The game's more expansively designed levels let you curate your own learning curve, but its layouts are still pockmarked by troublesome opponents. This is most apparent in the Crucible, the formidable epicenter of each level where the challenge ramps up. And what's more, by Nioh 3 refining the series formula, Team Ninja's own growth gets reflected as well. The studio received an influx of magnetically drawn talent post Nioh 2, while spending time away from Nioh to ship two other titles has seen them come back changed. They've transformed and are all more capable as a result. In Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, the team all but perfected deflect-focused combat, elements which they've built into Nioh 3's swordplay, while the threequel's semi-linear openness imbues influences from Rise of the Rōnin, and by their own admission, a hint of Elden Ring's The Lands Between. Compare with Housemarque, who are proudly refining their own brilliance in Saros, or Insomniac, who are experts in translating prestige IP to blockbuster AAA experiences. Phantom Blade Zero's developer S-Game is a fledgling studio that is introducing a bold debut to the international stage. Team Ninja, though, feels the hungriest of them all. This is a studio that is reaching their zenith, stretching a genre that has become all too common in recent years beyond its limitations. In Nioh 3, the philosophy that Nioh has always been about endurance and self-reinvention converges here. It isn't here to reassure, to smoothen edges, or to simply iterate on what has already worked. Instead, it demands of you the same thing it asks of its creators: shed habits, adapt, and emerge transformed. Team Ninja's willingness to risk their series' core identity is, without a doubt, radical. And ultimately, that's what disguises Nioh 3 from even the strongest of its peers. Saros, Phantom Blade Zero, and Marvel's Wolverine are all crafted by talent and honed by passion and ambition, but Nioh 3 invites you to overcome adversity through your own personal style, by carving survival out of interlocking systems designed to foster experimentation as much as precision. Look, 6 years into its life cycle, 2026 may be PlayStation's most defining year yet, with a lineup of big exclusives characterized by cinematic third-person action. Yet, Nioh 3 still feels poised to realize this definition clearer than anything else. Not through comfort, or graphical fidelity mind you, nor bigger enemies or more loot, but consistently through growth, refinement, and choice. It's adapt or die, whether you're a player, a game, or even the studio. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.